Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is my boxing preview for the featherweight title doubleheader on Saturday, the 2nd of March, which is going to be held at Top 1 ESPN, where we'll see Otabek Kholmatov versus Raymond for the 13th WBA World Featherweight title, which obviously was vacated by, of course, Yi Wood, of course, with Yi Wood now stepping up to super featherweight, and the main event, which is Alberto Lopez defending his IBF World Featherweight title against mandatory challenger Reiya Abe from Japan. So we'll start off with the tour feature, which is Otabek Kholmatov versus Raymond for the 13th WBA World Featherweight title. This fight has been ordered for quite a while now, for almost a year now, with obviously with Kholmatov and Raymond both mandatories. Well, Kholmatov was mandatory for Yi Wood WBA World Featherweight title until Yi Wood decided to vacate, which means these two will fight for the 13th WBA World Featherweight title, whose opportunity for either of them to become a world champion as well, with obviously Yi Wood now stepping up to super featherweight. And who knows? In terms of this title doubleheader, we could actually see the winners of both fights actually face each other to unify, to fight in the unification. Who knows? That is certainly a possibility. Otabek Kholmatov will be more of a front-footed fighter for me. He goes by his name, the Warrior. While Raymond Ford, who's been trained with Shakur Stevenson, will be more on the back foot. Raymond Ford, but he'll be more back foot, using his reins, using his jabs, Raymond Ford, to try and outbox Otabek Kholmatov, in my opinion. While Kholmatov will definitely be the front-footed fighter in this fight. In terms of my prediction for Kholmatov versus Raymond Ford, obviously Raymond Ford is most famous for probably getting a very lucky win, getting the win against Edward Vasquez, where you got to feel Vasquez won that fight. But obviously Raymond Ford is now training with Shakur Stevenson, so Raymond Ford is going to be more working. It's going to be more of a try and outbox his opponent fighter, in my opinion, Raymond Ford. And Raymond Ford is obviously one tough fighter to beat, in my opinion, especially when his game plan is spot on as well. Kholmatov, this is Kholmatov's probably first real opponent in terms of his resume, in terms of Raymond Ford as well. And in terms of my prediction for the fight, the only way Kholmatov is going to win is to try and stop Raymond Ford, while Raymond Ford, the only way Raymond Ford wins is to outbox his opponent, and he could even possibly stop Kholmatov yet, to be fair, because I think Kholmatov will tire out once we get into them vital rounds, the vital championship rounds as well, which I think Raymond Ford will pounce on, in my opinion, by outboxing Kholmatov and snatching the rounds, in my opinion. So I am going to go for Raymond Ford win on points. I am going to go for Raymond Ford to outbox Kholmatov in the end and win the 13th WBA World Featherweight title by outboxing Kholmatov on points. And finally, onto the main event, Alberto Lopez versus Reiya Abe for the IBF World Featherweight title. Obviously, Alberto Lopez defending his IBF World Featherweight title against his mandatory challenger in Reiya Abe. Reiya Abe has been in with the likes of Kiko Martinez, first sample on his resume, while Alberto Lopez has been in with the likes of Josh Warrington, of course, most recently beating Josh Warrington, beating Michael Condon as well, and most recently beating Joe Gonzalez as well. And this was a tough fight for him. This was a tough fight for Alberto Lopez, in my opinion. As with this fight, Reiya Abe is more of a back-footed fighter, and for me, I think Reiya Abe will be more definitely going to be back-footed in this fight. While Alberto Lopez will probably do more of the work, in my opinion, being the more fun-footed fighter. For me, Alberto Lopez. It is how long can Reiya Abe continue being back-footed before Lopez turns the screw, in my opinion. It'd be really interesting to see how Abe copes with Lopez's massive big white hands. Lopez is dangerous in the body shots, isn't he? We saw that against Michael Condon. Josh Warrington went to war with Lopez. No surprise that ended up on points, to be fair. I think this will be more of a points win, more of a points fight, in my opinion. And I think Albert, I just feel where Abe, he's just not done enough, in my opinion. He's not at Lopez's level for me. Lopez could well stop Abe, probably year to one, if there is going to be a stoppage. But I think Lopez, I just think Abe is going to be there. It's unfortunate me saying this, but I just think Abe is mostly there to survive, in my opinion. Mostly there to survive. So I'm going to go for Alberto Lopez to win on points. I may be proving one about Abe, but it's just not on Lopez's level for me. And it's either going to be a stop. We all know Lopez is going to win this fight for me. It's whether he wins by points or whether he stops Abe, in my opinion. And the most sensible answer would be Lopez on points. But I do fancy Lopez to probably even try and stop Abe at some point. Because I don't know how long Abe can just be back-footed and trying to survive, in my opinion. And it's just one of them, really, isn't it? It's just one of them. Wait. I'll do Lopez on points. Yeah, I'm going to go for Lopez on points because I do think Lopez is capable of stopping him. But it's just trying to catch Abe, isn't it? Just trying to catch Abe because, let's be honest, Lopez, I just think he will outboss Abe for all the rounds, really. For me, Abe is will be more back-footed fighter for me. And I'm going to go for Lopez. Don't go for Alberto Lopez on points. So I think it will be a points victory in both fights for me. I don't go for winning forward to beat Otabek Kholmatov on points, and I'm going to go for Alberto Lopez to beat Reiya Abe on points as well. I just think Lopez will do most of the work for me, more than Abe, in my opinion. But I wouldn't be shocked if Lopez does that stoppage, to be honest with you, between rounds 7 to 9. That's when the stoppage is most likely to come from Lopez. Because he has got them massive white hands, hasn't he? Them big white handers, Lopez. But no, actually, I'm not changing my mind. Actually, I am done for Lopez to get stoppage. I am done for Lopez to get stoppage for me, in my opinion. Japan versus Mexico, great rivalry in terms of boxing. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that obviously this week with Santiago versus Nakatani and Tanaka versus Basudara as well on that card at Japan. It's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them fights for me where Lopez will. I just think Abe will try and frustrate Lopez, in my opinion. It's all about can Lopez task Abe with that right hand. If he does, then I think that's trouble for Abe, in my opinion. But yeah, I fancy Lopez. I don't go for it. I fancy Lopez to get the stoppage on Reiya Abe, in my opinion. I just think he's a level above Abe. Abe will be more back-footed and try and frustrate Lopez. But once Lopez tasks Abe with that right hand, I think it's game over for Abe, in my opinion. Especially if Lopez lands them brutal body shots on him as well. I just think that once their right hands land, it's going to start tiring Abe out, in my opinion. And Amdendor, I think Lopez deaths him out in the 10th round. I'm torn between the 7th round or the 10th round. Amdendor 7th round. Amdendor for a 7th round stoppage win for US Alberto Lopez over Reiya Abe, and win for to outboss Kholmatov and win on points, in my opinion. So feel free to leave your thoughts and your predictions down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, see you later. And they are my predictions, and that is my featherweight title doubleheader preview. And the next boxing preview I'll do is, of course, Knockout Chaos in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where we'll be predicting the whole Andy Joshua versus Francis Ngannou card, of course. So take care and see you later.